Application observability is an essential part of software development. In this episode of Java on Azure Container Apps, we will explore how you can instrument logs, metrics, and traces via the built-in Opentelemetry collector. Now let's cover some concepts first. Opentelemetry is an observability framework designed to create and manage telemetry data. Now over here, we're looking at the data flow overview page from the Opentelemetry documentation. And we see three pillars in this page. The column on the left is your application that is responsible for emitting telemetry data. The center column is the Opentelemetry collector. The collector has three main responsibilities: receiving data from the application, and this can be from multiple sources, and the data can also be in multiple formats. Second, the collector will process your data. For example, it can filter data, perform some type of transformation, as well as batching. And finally, your data is exported to your Opentelemetry compliant backend services: Jaeger, Prometheus, Grafana, etc., etc. Now, for the demo itself, the first part is to get the Opentelemetry agent built into our container image. There are two ways you can do it. If you're building the Docker image yourself, you can simply add the Opentelemetry agent in your Docker file to build it. Or the second way, or this is how I like to do it, is I've included the Opentelemetry dependencies directly in my pom.xml, and using the Azure Container Apps Cloud build, it will automatically pull these dependencies and build them into the container image. You don't need to build the Docker file. This is all you need to do if you're using the Azure Container Apps Cloud build process. Okay. So that's the first part. The second part is about the Opentelemetry collector. Now the good news is Azure Container Apps already comes with a built-in version of Opentelemetry collector, so you no longer have to run and manage that yourself. Okay. And the way you would stand up the collector is we can do this from the Azure CLI. Here I've already got the command up here. The command is, let me increase the font size a little bit. Azure Container App Environment Telemetry AppInsights. In this case, I'm going to use AppInsights as my Opentelemetry backend to receive and display data. Okay, and you can also use this with Datadog or other Opentelemetry compatible backends. And over here, I need a connection string. Okay? And you can find the connection string from your application insights. So this is where you grab it. Once you grab it, I've already have those set in my environment variable. I'm going to run those, and that command is going to take few seconds to run. I've already got another environment prepped, so we're not going to wait for this command to run, and I'll just show you what the finished demo look like. Okay. So here I have, let's go to my resource group and browse to my app. I've got two Spring Boot apps deployed to this environment. And this is app. This is another modified version of Pet Clinic, where we've introduced an AI component using Azure OpenAI as well as LangChain4j. How we build it, that's a topic for another day. But basically, to show you what this looks like, is we can now ask questions in Pet Clinic. For instance, we can ask, what is Carlo's phone number? Carlo is a pet owner inside of Pet Clinic. So here it displays the phone number for Carlos, and you can ask other questions like where is the Great Wall? Right. The Great Wall is in China. Okay, so that's the AI app, right? If we now come back to my resource group, let's first head over to application insights. let's take a look at our application map first. Okay. So here, as you can see, we've got two microservices that are talking to each other. Here is the AI component, and here is the baseline pet clinic app. And it's talking to a in-memory H2 database. Okay, so that's tracing from between the two services. And next, let's cover metrics. For that, let's head over to our AI app. And one thing I need to mention is, notice there is we have a flag called development stack. This is currently set to Java. Okay, by default, this is set to generic. Right. Make sure you set this to Java for Java apps, and this way you will get the JVM core metrics. Okay, so once you've set that, you can come to the metrics page. And here is where you can see, in addition to your container metrics, you will also find Java JVM metrics. For example, we can do JVM memory total used. Not sure why that was not working. Let me try this one more time. JVM total memory used. Okay, so here is the total amount of JVM memory used inside the container plotted on a graph.